The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. The ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Go. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go.
Trying the right side. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. Here's the handoff. Pushing for the red zone. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking. Score stays at 6-0. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Oh, stiff arm. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And not a lot of space to work. He's brought down at the 45. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for...
He's got it inside the 10! Touchdown, Denver! Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And not much. He maybe got a few across the 30 to about the 32. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Offense up to the line fast. Here's the snap on 4th. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos grow their lead to 8. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Ready up.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Back to the air following the pick-6. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He'll throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Completed to his running back. Juked the defender. And he's out of bounds past midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They give it to him again. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos make it a 14-point game here in the 1st. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos lead by 15 now. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he'll take this up to around the 30-yard line. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves him with 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. And not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
They're going for this. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. They'll run here on 1st down. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos swell their first quarter by 6. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos grow the lead now to 22 points. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Liking 18. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
And he's brought down for a loss. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Broncos get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. Another carry for him. That's a big hole left. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Back to the well again. He's across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Broncos trying to make some noise before halftime. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Here we go, shot. Ready.
Running it after the penalty. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Texans grab it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's every down, every distance. But on first down...
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Offense to the line for second down. Right up the gut. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll try and punch it in. Has the Denver touchdown. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He puts some power on it, and they pick him off again. And the Broncos put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Set. Warrior 70. Get up.
Throwing now, off play action. Caught, nice gain left side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Up to the line, and they're set, 1st and 10. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
65, yeah, 65. Let's go. Mustang 19.
To throw here on 1st down. And look at the footwork there, touchdown! The Broncos get more points to end a lopsided first half. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos continue piling onto this lead. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. One last play before the break.
70 Lions.
Looking to throw. And they pick him off again. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And the Broncos corral it. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
60 Bison. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Hand off to the back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Give now to the running back. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
19 Lions.
Back to throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he takes this up to the 30 before heading out.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
They'll run for this. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Only 1 yard, but when all you need is an inch or 2, Brock, that'll still move the chains. They've got 1st down from the 31. Plowing up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. We got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, but he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1 quarter to go, Brock.
Third quarter with the score.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Rocco 80.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
He finds him beyond the marker. It's a Denver touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Come on. Set, go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He lets one fly deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Let's go. Go.
They'll throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws her right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
Here's the handoff. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Going ground here. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Throw is caught by the back. And he gets this forward to the 19. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Simple dive up the middle. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They give it to him again. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Strike.
Now give left side. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Give them leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st down, and they go right back to him. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He only managed 1 on that carry. Now they're going to have 3rd and goal from the 5. Another carry for him. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really, in all faith.